I really wasn't going to weigh in on this, but here we go. It is so difficult to grow up as a person of color, specifically a woman, and view yourself as beautiful in any sense of the word growing up in this country. I remember growing up in a predominantly white community, wishing myself out of this body, out of this culture, take my name, if it meant that I could wake up blonde-haired and blue-eyed, never having to explain who I am or worry about being accepted.
In all honesty, I can understand that because it happened to me too as a kid. Because I went to a white school.
That is why this American Eagle ad with Sydney Sweeney is especially off-putting. There's a lot of rhetoric right now online about the political ideologies that this represents, and I don't discount that, but for me, I can't help but think about the 13-year-old brown girl who gets all her denim at American Eagle, who already struggles to see her beauty and worth in a world that continues to value white, Eurocentric beauty standards.
But then again, it did remind me also that I went to a school later that have more people of my own skin color, and I realized, I'm treated the same because I wasn't that black. I wasn't that gangster. I wasn't that masculine. And I was like, both colors don't like me.
Damn.
Which I naively thought by this point we would have moved the needle on. And this girl is now wishing she too could wake up with blonde hair and blue eyes. It took me so long, too long in my life to look in the mirror and see beauty. And I hate that that continues to be a shared experience for young brown girls in this country.
My point with this video is very simple. If she can do it, she can do it. That's it. Let's everybody be happy. But just because it reminds you of a pain, you can tell somebody never show it. You have a choice to like what you want to like. If you can't control the algorithm and you want only one algorithm and tell somebody never post something because it might mess up my algorithm, I just don't think that's fair.
The Sydney Sweeney Aryan Eagle ad is not only xenophobic and racist, it's also scientifically inaccurate. She says genes often determine hair color and eye color. I'm sorry, often? That's literally what they do.
So the fact that I'm brown, it doesn't determine if I have curly hairs or afro? So I'm supposed to have blonde hair if I'm black? Really? I mean, I'm not a scientist, but unless you prove to me that I can have blonde hair, I really want to know how.
If they're not determining hair color and eye color, what is? It's giving red pill podcast bro with no marketing experience.
Wait, what?
Wait. So now because I'm a red pillar, that means I like white people? So now you want to make it seem racist that anybody that supports red pill is racist?
What's wrong with you? You are crazy.
What are you talking about? Like, I'm not right. Let's label a bunch of things in this group. So even if they call out something that we're not defending, we can still blame them.
Pill podcast bro with no marketing experience clearly running their ad department. And I just hate when companies make content trying to use medical or scientific terms and then completely fuck it up. Like, it's not that hard to Google what genes do, how DNA works. Do genes often determine our traits, or do they always determine our traits?
Venga, dilo. Remember to subscribe.
¿Por qué?
I am not a moment. I'm a force to be reckoned with. I am Chica. Calvin Klein.
You know what I see there? A commercial about genetics. That's what I see. And people on the left a little and people on the woke a little have a tendency to do something without saying it. Well, even if they don't do it, you're gonna tell them they're doing it. So they're going to use genes and genetics because you already blame them if they represent a white person with blue hair and blonde hair. I keep telling you, you blame a person, you're something, even if they didn't do it, the next time they're just gonna do it because you're gonna call them anyway.
That's racist.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
So it seems this artist Doja Cat is mocking the ad. And I'm like, okay, that's it. The difference is though that if that was a girl looking like her, skinny like her, and I did the same freaking thing,
That's racist.
So I don't believe in reverse racism. You're doing the same thing. You just have permission to do it because you might cry.
Look, I didn't ask to be the king of summer. It just kind of happened. This tan? Genetics. I just got my color analysis back. Guess what? Golden summer. Literally. I can't help it. Every time I drink a Dunkin' Golden Hour refresher, it's like the sun just finds me. So if sipping these refreshers makes me the king of summer, guilty as charged. The Golden Hour refresher. Only a Dunkin'.
You can take a black person and be like, tastes like Dunkin'. The good chocolate will dunk you. That's it. Have fun with it. But no, this guy, oh my god, you're attracting bad attention with your genetics.
You guys are complaining about that Sydney Sweeney jeans ad, so I went and saw it.
I feel like Sydney Sweeney getting canceled for Yahtzee propaganda should have been on everyone's bingo card at this point. But believe it or not, it does keep getting worse because they have continued to drop more ads over the last few days, and today I'm going to show you the most horrific and problematic one. As always, make sure you like, rage, comment, repost, and follow along for more, but if you're not already up to date, here's what's going on. This week, Sydney Sweeney launched an ad campaign with American Eagle that is very clearly white propaganda. And in any other timeline, it might have been less noticeable, but given the current climate of things, it is extremely obvious, and it has garnered them a lot of attention, and even their stocks have gone up because
Because it's your fault. You keep talking about it.
this shouldn't really be a shock. In the past, we've seen her with her family members who are all clearly red hat people. In the moment, some people gave her a pass for that, obviously, because you can't choose your family, but her silence since then, and this campaign with American Eagle now really seals the deal with where she's at. Obviously, the campaign goes beyond just a bunch of photos and videos in which she's wearing jeans where none of them seem to fit, which was an odd choice. But every single ad is specifically emphasizing this double entendre with the word jeans, saying that Sydney Sweeney has great jeans. That is said throughout the ads over and over and over again, and they could have chosen a number of angles to go about this campaign, but saying that about a blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman right now who's dressed all like Yeehaw America, that says a lot.
So I guess it's really bad to talk about the jeans. The jeans that doesn't fit. Because it's not normal to talk about the jeans. Not the black jeans, the jeans. That's a very bad thing. Be careful when you talk about your jeans. Because if it doesn't look good on you, you might be talking about other jeans. Okay.
If anyone from American Eagle who was involved in the creation of Sydney Sweeney's most recent advertisement booked into my Pilates class, I would give them the hardest exercise class that I was capable of doing on the lightest possible spring load with 0 breath cues. And I would make it the toughest exercise class that they'd ever experienced in their lives.
I think they would really appreciate what you're doing because that is why they're going to a Pilates class. And if they do it right, maybe it's because they have good genes.
And from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My jeans are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
They're literally saying the quiet part out loud, but was it ever truly quiet when you're wearing dumbass merch like this? I mean, really, make America great again. When was America ever great? Their definition of greatness was when this country was full of white supremacists and that slavery still existed. And now we have this interesting ad with a play on words where we pass on blue genes to those genetically with blue eyes. And let me just guess that they're going to market that these jeans are made out of 100% cotton. Heaven forbid that there's any poly blend or any mixture of other fabrics, because you know we will totally wrap them all up and incinerate them like we incinerated $10 million worth of contraceptives overseas and 56,000 tons of food. But there's always an exception of the mixture of different fabrics with 100% cotton, and that's when the 100% cotton is being picked by people of color. I mean, it's no accident that Sydney Sweeney's initials are S.
Oh, come on!
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it's just a symbolic game. Now sweet whatever ad is SS. The irony of people accusing a jeans ad of promoting eugenics, that they all support Planned Parenthood, founded by someone who did what? Eugenics.
Don't get me wrong, ma cosa kita bong. Butta fire na mi blonde, kush hash, purple skunk, criollo, colombici, jam jam, turloqueta, verdetta, welcome.